As you can see, this guy's super hairy. His beard is all over the place. So when was your last haircut, bro?
Around like January, December.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got the curls going.
Yeah.
You want to keep it curly?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so,
definitely.
too.
Yeah. I cut it. I had it like this length, and then I cut it again to get try to get waves, but then I ain't have time to just. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I like it curly. I like it how
You like
it
it
is
curly?
like this. Yeah.
Do you like a sharp hairline?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if I can't really see it, I always.
What about the beard, bro?
So the beard.
I'm not really
I
liking
usually-
it right now.
Yeah, it's long. Usually I cut this down. Just try to keep it like tidy. Get like this like goatee-ish, kind of a little longer, but
Oh, you
tidy, so-
cut this.
yeah, I cut it like all like short.
You wanna
Right
do that?
now it's just yeah.
You want to do that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't cut it off, just shorter. You know what I mean?
Nah, actually no. So what you do, a shadow?
Yeah.
Show me a picture if you got one.
Let me see. Damn, I knew I should.
Like a beard fade, kind of.
Yeah, beard fade. Yeah. I remember I had it like really short at one point.
I do want to trim this slightly.
Yeah.
I want to trim
definitely,
it,
Yeah.
but keep it dark. And then like, you see how this part grows less dense than this?
Yeah.
Like we could do like to where that part's faded out and then it goes into a beard. Like an Italian beard type style.
That would look be fire.
That would be fire, bro.
That'd be fire.
I think that would be different. I haven't done that in a while. That'll be dope. Sharp hairline, like I think we should get rid of these
All right.
and just have your hairline showing, and then the curls right on top of it, kind of hanging over.
Okay.
You fine with that?
Yeah. Yeah, I was coming in just.
Yeah.
I'll go with what you say, bro.
Cause you got a nice texture, but I feel like, let me see your hair. Yeah, you got a nice hairline. Yeah. Yep. So it'll kind of look like this, kind of.
Yeah, that's
But with
fine.
a sharp hairline, yeah.
Yeah.
We will have to kind of structure the top a bit. I'm gonna cut it with scissors a little bit.
Okay.
Shape, other than that, looks pretty good. You're coming off a buzz, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
even. That's why I'm noticing. Okay, so we can kind of taper some of this. I'm thinking just a taper,
Taper will go good. Yeah.
side and the back.
Yeah.
You want to go higher in the taper? I
I
don't know how your head shape will look. Let me
I
look at you.
like going lower. Usually
The
I
back
go
is gonna
lower.
be the same.
Okay.
The back is just, I'm talking
Alright.
about right here.
Oh,
so
I got
a
you,
low
I got
taper is boom, and then having the C cup.
Okay.
And then a high taper is basically the same thing, but without the C cup. I think both will look good on you.
Whatever you want to do, honestly, because I really don't care. Like
Yeah.
I don't show my hair a lot,
Cool.
so it's fine.
All right, bet. Yeah. So I was kind of in shock because, right after the consultation, I asked him, when was the last time he washed his hair? He said it's been a minute. It's been like a month or so. I could tell because his hair was kind of like pasty. And when your hair is pasty, it's just a lot of buildup from the natural oils. So once I washed it, the texture loosened up, it changed and all that. So we're just gonna start sectioning his hair off. His hair is curly. I'm gonna trim it just a little bit. And guys, if you are interested in growing your business as a barber, we have an academy for only the price of a haircut. The national average price of a haircut is probably about like $50. That's the price of our academy per month. You get access to our content playbook, tons of in-depth haircut tutorials. We just got a lot. We got a lot to offer. We teach you how to scale your business. So if you guys are interested, click the link down below that says the School of Barbering, and I will see you inside, and we're going to be working together. So once it's all cut, I do like a semi-dry. I really just dried like behind the ear and the areas that I'm about to cut and taper into. So I take my foreguard and I make, kind of like a base, but I scoop out to build shape. I'm starting my bottom bald guideline right here, and we're gonna start in the back, and we're just gonna fade it all out, make it nice and blurry. And we're gonna do the same thing on the sides. I'm leaving a bit more bulk, and we're gonna do something different with the beard. We're gonna do an Italian beard. This style's been trending recently. Pretty much it's like you don't have a beard line at all, it's faded in. And since his beard was kind of lighter at the top, this is gonna be perfect. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to do it. I think it's a dope style. Some hate it, some love it. I personally am a fan. I think if the person has a good face shape, it'll work. So with the hairline area, believe it or not, I already created the separation area in the beginning. When I did the scissor work, I was over directing. I already made it shorter in this area, so all I had to do was pretty much scoop out with the guard, and then the hairline's prepped. So I left this hairline pretty thick, but not too thick. I didn't want it to look like a double hairline or anything. We're gonna spray some enhancements just to enhance that lineup. So this is what we're gonna do with the beard. I leaned him back. I did this part before I put 4 hair in his hair, just because I didn't want it to get messed up. You know how it is when you put products in hair. But anyways, so I start with a 4, I go with the grain, and then I make my guideline. I'm pretty much doing a fade on his beard, guys. Like a reverse fade. So I shape up his mustache just to bring it all together. And I told him we had to shave his soul patch. What a soul patch is under your lip, your bottom lip. And I told him that was gonna bring it all together, which it did. So I'm gonna wet his hair right now. We're gonna put the 4 Hair 4 Curls cream. You guys can get a discount at 4 Hair Products. We're very close to launching. This is my curl cream that I've been designing for pretty much the past almost 2 years.
What you think, bro?
Looks nice, bro.
The Italian beard.
Facts.
Got the 4 hair. What you
Worthy
think about the
of the change.
product?
It's nice, bro. It's better than can too.
Can't do no can too, man. It's not good for your hair.
There you go. Now I know.
All right, I'm gonna take you over to the stage.
All right, bro.
So this is how my client came in, and this is how he's leaving the studio. Clean. Look at the curls, nice and defined. It's your boy 4 and I'm out. Peace.
What's up, y'all? My name's Connor. I go by Connor Cuts on Instagram and TikTok. And I just want to get on here and tell y'all a little bit about the School of Barbering. So I joined School of Barbering back in September of 24, and I started with 0 clients, bro. No clients, fresh out of school. And I was really scared about my journey. So I decided to lock in with the School of Barbering. And man, ever since then, it's been insane. The first few months, I was learning the content principles that we put in place. So that helps with like lighting, how to film a showcase, how to film a consultation video. I just locked in on that for the first 3 months, man. And now I'm at 150 new clients every month, 120 new clients, 130 new clients. So in the span of a year with the School of Barbering, I have doubled what I thought was possible in my first year. I'm fully booked up. I just hit 50K on TikTok. It's been a great experience, and I think this is something that's very beneficial for new barbers or barbers that just want to start learning social media. It's a very good program. It helps with everything, not just content, but it helps with cutting hair. It helps with learning how to keep a tracking sheet of all your stuff. So your clients, your monthly income, how many types of haircuts you do. It's a no-brainer to join the School of Barbering. The School of Barbering is what pushed my career to the next level, which there wasn't a level to really start off with in the first place, but it definitely exceeded what I thought was possible within my first year. I went from 0 clients, like I said, in September, to leaving my commission barbershop and joining a booth rental barbershop. That's how booked I was. So anything's possible, man. What's also really cool about the School of Barbering compared to other programs is the fact that you get one-on-one mentorship with 3 mentors. So you get locked in on a weekly Zoom call. There's one on Tuesday and there's one on Thursday. And that's honestly the money part of this. Like that's the key. Locking in with the mentors is definitely the most beneficial part of this for me, because you hear their critiques, you hear their feedback, you hear their advice, and then you can implement that into the school as well. So if you're a new barber or a barber that just wants to get more into content, I would 100% suggest School of Barbering, and let's take that next step.